Good afternoon. Today is June 29th, 2024. It's 12:22 p.m. How y'all doing? Now, shout out to Big War. Every time Big War come on there, you a Big War always comes on. Upstairs, his name's Big War the Genius. Check him out on YouTube. Hold the cat. Shout out to Big Uncle. Every time that ninja come on camera, he come on like he leaving a message, and you ain't called him back in like mad long. Like, hello, how you doing? Today is June 29th. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about beloved, but I got lots and lots and lots and lots of madness. And then my infinite madness, how could I forget it? It's the Six Paths Commandments. Six Paths Dice here. Mr. Lane, if you need me. Y'all, every time I'm the least bit cynical, I think anytime when we're being cynical, we always do that with the hope that someone proves us wrong. You understand? I think about that a lot, about the behavior, how that is so important. It's so important for high character to be honored and talked about it. People should have that feeling of you. I want people to think I'm a good person. I want people to respect me. And what I find in our culture, we have a lot of young ladies who want something for nothing. Don't get me wrong. Not saying that men don't do it too, but those men usually don't get anything out of life because they want something for nothing. You understand? And whenever you think that way, it takes your mind out of the space that you could be in to experience greatness. Because the only way to experience greatness is to be vulnerable. Meaning that I have to be in the game. I got to be in it to win it. As cliche as that sounds, that's what we at with it, beloved. So anywho. Going back to being cynical, right? It's going to bring me into my next point. First, we're going to watch the things that make me cynical. Shit like this. Let's go ahead and chop the table. I'm going to bring it down and bring it back up.
Okay, I hate fake it till you make it. Like, I hate fake jewelry. There's no way to do it. Like, I don't think no man, no woman should wear fake jewelry. That's just my opinion. If you can't afford it, just don't have it. Just afford what you can afford. Fake is crazy. Especially if you're not getting paid to promote them shits, are you?
I am, actually.
What's the name of the company?
Oh, you hold that right there.
If you was really getting paid to promote it, you would have named the company. Exactly. So anyways, I'm done talking. No.
Why you my dude right here?
Okay, I hate fake it till you make it. Like, I hate fake jewelry. I do. There's no way to do it. Like, I don't think no man, no woman should wear fake jewelry. That's just my opinion. If you can't afford it, just don't have it. Just afford what you can afford. Fake is crazy. Especially if you're not getting paid to promote them shits, are you?
I am, actually.
What's the name of the company?
Anywho. I thought we'd go ahead and play that to kick things off, man. Let's go ahead and break down what's going on here. Matter of fact, we gonna keep them up there on that Summer Jam screen right quick. Fair use. So for one, again, no real man, no man that values his time should ever be on one of these shows. You know what I mean? And I had to think about this in this moment, right? I had to think about, why are men still going on these shows even though they've seen the footage? And also, I'm noticing the ones that go viral be for the guys who don't have the best presentation, right? And what's interesting to me all the time is that before social media, I think people do look better because people posting online and seeing other people online. First of all, you learn how to take your pictures. You get more of an idea of what looks good on you. You know what I'm saying? And also you get an idea of like where you are weight-wise or how you look. Like, it's when you see yourself on camera and see yourself move. You get an idea of how, like if you're overweight or you need to gain or if you're looking good, whatever, right? But anywho, I think one of the reasons why guys will go on these kind of shows, it's all about the possibility of getting some booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you have an idea that, you ain't the kind of guy that is going to do well on one of these shows. I haven't really seen a clip yet where a dude goes on one of these shows and does very well. I think that it's the point of it is for black women, preferably, to basically read you to your face as if y'all like not strangers. Like, yo, like y'all are strangers. Like, those are fighting words. Yo, if somebody would have pulled up on her in public, and people talked about the contradiction, right? Because for the most part, she was very fake. Everything about her was fake. Her makeup, that shit was not blended good. I think the girl looked bad. I'm just saying, like, yo, like your face is different from your body. You know what I'm saying? Very different. It's a whole palette going on. I believe she got a waist. She got something around her waist, more than likely, or she has some surgery. Like one way or the other, that ain't real. And of course, the lashes and the weed and whatnot. And you know what? To a certain degree, I realize, yo, just because you can tolerate something doesn't mean you should let it go on. Because for the most part, black men have been kind of socialized to accept all these things. You know what I'm saying? And be okay with it and not really buck against it and say, I don't want to see that fake hair on you. I don't want to see all this fake stuff. You know what I mean? Because like, yo, we know, especially now, that it comes with a whole mindset. The way the woman carries herself is different. She get a whole different energy. It's almost like it's some kind of hood rat demon that seeps into that seeps into them, right? And I think it's something to it, because when we think about it, these are all tools of Jezebels or like basically women like you saw on the screen right here. Like, yo, if this was back when I was younger, and you saw a woman dress this way and whatnot, the whole vibe, you would know she was a dancer or she sold box or both, right? And the whole the whole attitude, the whole blurb she's giving him, all that shit is stripper game. If you ever been to the strip club, the stripper is in survival mode and she needs you to spend money. So what's the best way to mentally get you to spend money? Yo, she know that she don't want to be broke. She know that you don't want to be called broke. So what will she start doing? She starts doing it. If you broke, just say that routine, right? And yo, if you're a weak man and whatnot, and you trying to impress a woman from basically the bottom tier of society, then that's on you, right? But if you understand, yo, she just doing, she trying to make some money, so she got to get as much money out of you as possible all at one time. Also, speaking to the whole materialism thing, what she's speaking to is the reason why. I'm gonna tell you the reason why she said she don't like fake it till you make it. She don't like fake it till you make it because, first of all, that girl probably, it's one of two things. Before social media, chicks who were sex workers couldn't come online and voice their opinion and get attention and get validation and shit like that. They didn't have a voice, because this is all stripper talk. This is all how a stripper would talk to you in the club if you wasn't spending enough money, or she feel as though you wasting her time, or you're not spending enough money, right? They get into the whole what you should and shouldn't have, all right? And only when you in that simping mindset, that trick mindset, do you get pulled into it, because it's all a psychological game. Because at the end of the day, there's a dude out there who don't gotta do none of that stuff. So therefore, that's the same as me. If I tell you that I'm selling this shirt, the shirt is $50, but you know for a fact that I will sell the same shirt for $5 to this person and that person, depending upon how I'm feeling. Is the shirt still worth $50 if I'll give it away for $5 to someone? And also, would you still want to pay the $50, knowing that I'll give it to Tom for $10? Nah, you would say 6 paths. That's unmerciful. And trust me, I am a merciful 6 paths. I would never do you like that. All right? If I'm selling him for $50, I give it to you for $55. You understand? I like it that much. Who loves you, baby? But anywho, so that's what's going on there, right? And yeah, man, I don't know what to say about that shit. Shit, wow. I forgot I had one more comment about that shit, man. But I think we're gonna leave that there, man, and we're gonna get into the actual topic, beloved. So I came across this reaction clip right here. I think it kind of ties together. Like, you know, everyone's kind of getting tired of this whole act, and basically like the whole stripper mindset taking over the minds of black women and how it's affecting relationships and dynamics.
I hate her. I hate her. I wish somebody would make a diss record against her ass. I think I'm about to write a diss. I don't like that bitch. I don't like her at all. Like, she be single-handedly playing in y'all face. And I said to myself, who the fuck is her fan base? This is why I hate when y'all listen to her music. Like, y'all keep saying, like, yeah, man, but the beat hit. I don't give a fuck how much motherfucking hit. Let me tell you something. Every time I hear that bitch in my motherfucking car, I turn her shit off because I know she detrimental to the black community. I know she motherfucking influencing young girls to pop they pussy open for a baby. I know that's what that bitch doing. And in the same breath, she's influencing these young girls to be ratchet, nasty, and trifling. And then she's telling y'all that y'all got carpet hair. So not only is she's influencing y'all to do that, but she's also insulting y'all at the same time. I hate that bitch. I promise you, I hate that girl. I hate her. I hate her. I wish somebody would make a diss record again.
Let's pause that for a second, beloveds. Let's visit the comment section. Please stop depending on celebrities to raise your children. It starts at home first. Shorty right here says, I ain't never heard a Sexy Red song in its entirety. I have 4 daughters, so she does not get played in my home or car. However, they don't take away from the fact that she's doing her damn thing. Why hate her if you don't like what she's talking about? Change the station. Well, without fail, we always going to get one. So, this is a good example of the importance on standing on morals. I was having a conversation earlier about how, I was talking to a friend of mine about doing shows for our kids. I said, yo, we got to make some content around being a good person and doing the right thing sound fly. I don't mean doing some goody two-shoes shit, but having stories that are about doing the right thing. Because for the most part, that's what superhero shows were about. It was about doing the right thing. It was about saving, trying to be somebody's hero in one way or the other and being selfless. You know what I mean? And that's what was inspiring about it. I mean, could you imagine having like what would the Power Rangers have been if they all just had their own individual shit going on? If the Blue Ranger over here stressing, like the Blue Ranger is, he over here tricking, because the Blue Ranger was definitely going to be sipping. You know what I'm saying? The Black Ranger Zach was definitely I don't know, man. I'm surprised he never got profiled by the Galactic Confederation and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? They pull him over while riding his Megazord and shit. You know what I mean? The White Ranger and the Green Ranger, who was the same person, would have been deported. You know what I'm saying? You imagine if they all had their own shit going on, or imagine if they all just had social media. Like, yo, that whole town would have been fucked up because these kids, you wouldn't have had this group of kids there to be jumping on people. That's basically what they did. They pull up and just jump you and put the bits on you. And I don't understand how they did all that shit while being in school. Like, I barely made it, but anywho, that ain't the point. But anywho, very interesting topic. You know what I'm saying? In this perspective, how can I say it? That comment, let's make sure that we keep the comment up just so we all can see it, right? Women have a hard time with being direct and logical and being results oriented, meaning thinking about, okay, what am I saying? And what's my end game? And what's the best possible situation? Black women will not fully condemn something the way that, especially when it's bad. And I can't tell you exactly what it is, but this is a common behavior, a behavioral pattern we see with Black women, women in general. But I guess I don't know if it's a part of the whole sisterhood thing, because I always tell y'all, women understand in order to survive and thrive, this is a group effort. So they have to get further and support ideals that benefit them as a collective wherever they go. Men don't do that. If the man wrong, a lot of times the man will at least acknowledge he could be wrong, especially if what he's doing has a negative impact on people. You know what I'm saying? And how do you say on one hand, I don't allow my children to listen to Sexy Red, not listen to Sexy Red, at the same time say she's doing the damn thing, I gotta ask you, why do you think she's successful? And this is what Crips and Kill be talking about with black folks feeling like just because someone has money or was making money that they're doing well. We gotta think about, what is she doing for the money? I've never seen no rapper at an award show get on stage and perform barefoot. I think she was barefoot and pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Or be pregnant and walk around with their belly out. Like everything you see what women doing now, that's how like it reminds me so much of Bebe's Kids. And I forget those two characters, but there's two characters that the main character keeps trying to avoid, and whenever they see them, they always starting shit. And they always wearing basically like very like just how can I put it? This tacky clothing. And basically clothing that's attention getting, it has their whole body out and all that type of shit, despite however they look. You know what I'm saying? Like we know for the most part, when you see women carrying kids, they mostly don't walk around with their belly out unless they're at maybe a beach or they're going swimming or something like that, or they're at a pool. Not like, yo, let me go ahead and just act like I don't have a child hanging out and shit. So, but this is why, listen, if when things are wrong, because again, we gotta have boundaries and strict boundaries. But again, this is also a part of the avoidance of SOS. A lot of people, a lot of black folks in general, have a fear and a strong desire to avoid SOS, which is system, order, and structure. So if you don't believe me, right, and you need to understand the idea, think about a fat person and just telling a fat person, imagine how it sounds to a really fat person. Hey, listen, I'm gonna need you to stop eating pasta. Okay, I need you to stop buying ice cream. I need you to stop buying cereal, stop buying milk. No donuts, no sweets every single day. Maybe some fruit. Just these simple things that anyone could do. So a person that's really, really fat, that sounds tough as hell. That sounds like but it would be the best thing for them, wouldn't it? Could probably help them lose their weight. Or even if you say to a really fat person, you know what I'm saying, hey, no fast food for you only can have fast food every 3 days. Other than that, you gotta make your own meals. I even say what you gotta make. But to a person that's not disciplined, they're not thinking about, if I do what he's saying, I'm gonna lose this weight. I'm gonna feel better and look better, and my health will improve, and I'll have better self-esteem. They're thinking more about where's the dopamine? Where's the dopamine? Feed the dopamine. Feed the dopamine. That's what they're thinking about. All right. It's the same thing with black folks. Whenever you say, "Yo, here go the plan," and one of the reasons why you abhor having a plan, it's because it puts a limit on your chaos. Women are naturally chaotic, meaning that they naturally have the Mother Earth nature of it can start snowing, it can be hot, the wind could blow, it can start raining hard, it could be a storm, it could be a blizzard, it could be a heat wave. You know what I'm saying? That's Mother Nature. Women have a desire for stimulation and switching it up and having experiences. Women see everything as an experience. That's why women don't mind having a fight with you and arguing with you, because to them it's an experience. Because they're in the moment, because again, it's stimulating to them. That's why when people get upset, sometimes they'll revel in it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or when things happen to us, it's very hard to move past, yo, this thing happened to me. Especially like for example, when I was young, I got jumped, I got robbed. You know what I'm saying? And in that moment, I was a little bit of a victim. And I remember how long it took me to stop feeling like a victim. I didn't realize in that time I was feeling like a victim, I could have been getting super serious about boxing. You know what I'm saying? Or just having the desire to just better myself, you know what I'm saying, for next time. But I was too caught up in the victim mindset, because I could have been working out. I could have been learning how to get better. I was only like 11, 12 years old. But these are things that I could have started right there and would have changed my whole life. And I would have had a whole different, just a whole different experience. And I would have had different development and also more discipline if I would have gotten to boxing. But again, the victim mindset and wanting to experience the victim mindset really holds us up, man. So let me go ahead and let her cook for the next couple of clips. I'll blow my nose. My bad, y'all. I think I did something wrong. My bad, y'all.
I hate the fact that social media make everybody famous. I hate this. That's why every time I see one of my sisters going in on that bitch, I repost, share, like, comment as much as I motherfucking can. As much as I can. If y'all women up here got younger girls, okay, and within their teenage years, please talk to your girls. Please talk to your teenagers about this bitch. Make sure you tell them that this is not the way to go, because that's her fan base. Because everybody that I talk to don't really like her. So I be trying to figure out who is her fan base. It's these younger girls. It's these younger girls with fam. She is going to tear y'all daughter's self-esteem down. Keep fucking letting your daughter listen to this. I'm finna say some crazy shit. Keep letting your daughter listen to this bitch and see what happens. She gonna tell your, I promise you. I hate the fact that social media make everybody famous. I hate this.
Let's keep it there for a quick second. I like that. I like that. I hate the fact that social media makes everyone famous. I think the possibility of fame is also becoming very distracting to modern women. Because with the possibility of fame or the access to people with fame is very distracting. Because again, a lot of different thoughts that Kevin Samuels had covered, and one of them was women thinking that the dating pool is way deeper than what it is, or they have more options than they actually have because of maybe attention that you get online. But the reality is, for most women might be proposed to, and you might get married. All women are not able to get a husband. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that happens for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It never has. It's never been enough men to go around, or enough men that were suitable or thought to be worthy of reproducing with to go around. That's never been a thing. You know what I'm saying? So what I see going on now is that, like, yo, when we were younger, if somebody was famous, you know what I'm saying, in any kind of way, if somebody was on TV, the radio, they had to have a little bit of something going for them, talented in some kind of way. More than ever, you're seeing people who are not only not talented, but people who are terrible people becoming famous every day. And they're able to come online and influence you to act like them. Because again, let me tell you something, there's power in presenting yourself absent of shame. Because a part of being absent of shame is that you don't have fear. And whenever someone is fearless, that always comes across as powerful. It's a way of dominating space. When you're not afraid to take it there, when you're not afraid to be confrontational, despite what can happen, people see that as strong. People see that, can't help but to respond to that. So I think one thing that Sexy Red has going, and this is something that this is a type that I see a lot of Black women use, which is present themselves as if they're not afraid of turning you off. They're not afraid of driving you away. You know what I'm saying? It's that radical self-acceptance that Sister Gwyneth Paltrow talked about. Oh my God. But anyway, let's play the last draw and then we're going out of here.
She gonna tear your daughter's self-esteem down piece by piece.
Word.
Sexy Red is making a mockery out of Black girls' hair and saying it looks like carpet and saying that it's unattractive, along with turning your daughter into whores. I hate this bitch with everything in me. She gonna tear your daughter's self-esteem down piece by piece. Sexy Red is making a mockery out of Black girls' hair and saying it looks like carpet and saying that it's unattractive, along with turning your daughter into whores. I hate this bitch with everything in me. She gonna tear your daughter's self-esteem down piece by piece. Sexy Red is making a mockery out of Black girls' hair and saying it looks like carpet and saying that it's unattractive, along with turning your daughter into whores. I hate this bitch with everything in me. She gonna tear.
So I keep seeing women say that, I don't hate her, but this woman is so valid, it's sad. I saw someone else say, have a problem with that. Then you have a problem with 90% of rap artists. Then don't just rant about sex. You talk about the ones rapping about drugs, murder, crime, and sexual assault. No one raps about sexual assault, man. Shut up. She has a point. I don't hate her, but we do need to be aware of what our kids are listening to. You don't want your child listening to be more present and aware. I think she meant to say you want your child listening to be more present and aware. Let me tell the women what's the problem with you not hating her or saying I hate this. For one, if it came to a situation that involved black men, and if that black man is not behaving properly as property, you're going to cheer on the women. And for example, Tia Mowry and Corey Hardrick. Yeah, because we have black media now, people are able to point out, yo, she broke up her marriage for no reason. But when I had conversations where a friend of mine said, well, Dice, like, you don't know what happened. You don't know what was going on in their marriage. And I said, bro, since when in the history of black men, when a black man was violated or hurted, especially somebody who's as attention hungry as Tia Mowry, since when have men been able to be with women like that? And if they're doing them wrong, nothing happens. It's just, it's whatever. Since when? That's never happened. If that man was doing something to her, she went on a tour to tell everybody that she get divorced. That's fucking crazy. That shit is like, it's like me making an album about my son going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Nasty work. Nasty work. So anyway, here's the thing. One of the reasons why we're cooked and we will continue to be cooked, for one, a nation, a group cannot be strong without strong men. Guess what makes men strong? The support from the women and the kids, the people who are following. Your followership is what makes shit go, especially when you got a good leader, right? So I said to say this. We can't be strong and we don't have strong stances on things that don't help or aren't good. Okay? I'm just saying, there's no reason to support it. Sexy Red don't even rap. She don't even do the ratchet shit with some good rapping. She's just basically, she's a terrible artist. Terrible. And it's not a thing too. You're also saying, I have such little respect for this shit, for black culture, that I can't even rap, and I'm over here making songs. You know what I'm saying? I forgot I had another point, but you get it, right? You get it? Good? All right, I think we're good here. All right, man. 6 pounds, Dice, Mr. Lane, if you need me, man. Peace. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all soon.